What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of 904 Fishing. I'm your host, Alex. Today, I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks on what to look for and how to find new fish in a new pond. So, a lot of you guys I know don't have boats or don't have, kayaks, canoes, bass boats, whatever. So, I'm going to go to a completely new lake, a completely new pond that I've never been to, and then I'm going to show you guys what to look for, where to target fish, how to catch fish there, and whatnot, because I know this is a really big deal. You like fishing the same water after you get used to it, but you don't want to fish the same water every single time. So let's go find a new lake I've never been to. Alright, so coming up I can see that the water's, again, never been here. I can see the water's a little low, looks pretty shallow. I got some overcast skies. I think it's about 75, 76 degrees. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna walk along the bank a little bit here. All right, first thing I'm gonna notice, there's a drain right over there. So there might be some fish over there. And then we've kind of got this weird L shape going on here, or like horseshoe shape, I guess you could say. But the first thing I wanna look out for, see, I've got a point right here in front of me. It kind of dips in and then it comes back out right over there. What I wanna do is I wanna cast alongside that bank where it juts out of the tip, because fish will be swimming along the bank and they'll come out of the tip. So I want to target that. And to begin with, I'm going to throw a rattle trap just because it makes a lot of noise and I might be able to get something off of it. First step is get a feel of the land, take a look at the lake. Don't just be flying blind, all right? Because the equivalent to just walking up and walking into a lake and then just chucking out in the middle of the water there, that's the equivalent of just flying blind into a patch of thick fog and thinking, yeah, this is gonna turn out just fine. Watch the water as you're doing it. Try to look for any ripples, any bass feeding, So, the reason that I'm choosing this side over here as opposed to the opposing side is all flat, so there's gonna be no fish along those banks here. And if there is, there'll be far spread out in between, but I'm looking specifically for bass fish that are going to be moving. I got like this right here, this bank here. I'm gonna go for more of a finesse setup. It looks really deep over here, actually. I don't know how deep it is. I'll probably get the deeper out in just a little bit, kind of get more of a survey of the land. Like I was saying, you don't want to be flying blind. Every little piece of information you can get about wherever you're fishing is good. I think the garlic scent has worn off of this bait here, so I'm going to reapply this. Again, if you guys don't use scent attractants, I would definitely suggest it. Something that I really enjoy using. I find that it works. Just dip the paddle tail right in there. I usually count to about 10 Mississippi. Whenever you put the lid back on this, make sure to tighten it down really tight. You do not want that stuff spilling. And then kind of give it a shake or two, make sure that it's nice and dry. Another thing is whenever you're fishing, whenever you're going to new banks and you're fishing new ponds and lakes and whatnot, especially if you're going to be bank fishing, do not walk directly up to the water. At first, give it a couple casts before you do that, because fish are known to look for predators. They're known to look for the shadows of predators, the bright colors of birds and whatnot. So you want to make sure you try to avoid that as much as possible. I'm going to see what it looks like underwater here. All right, just taking a look at what we got here. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for bait fish, I'm looking for depths, I'm looking for drop-offs. Water temperature is 79 degrees, which is pretty high. It's about 8 foot in the middle of the water there. See all that vegetation along the bottom there? That's what I want to look for, because there's going to be bass sitting in the water. It's going to be bass sitting in the leaves down there as well. Perfect. See how it dips down and then comes back up? So I know that I want to cast right over there, probably with a Ned rig or some sort of, finesse creature rig of some sorts. And then we've got a little bit more vegetation as we get closer to the shore here. But that drop off is exactly what I'm looking for. All right, again, I know what I'm looking for. Looking for change in depth, vegetation, bait fish, something that would attract other fish to that area. And it looks like right over here. It's about 8 foot of water. There's a drop off, there's some vegetation. I can almost guarantee I'm gonna get something right in this little cove right here. It started to rain a little harder than I thought it was going to, so we cannot fish right now. We're gonna hope it I'm gonna hope it stops so that I can get back out there and continue fishing, but if it doesn't, I don't know, I'll figure out something to do with this video. Let's just try to wait out this rain, and hopefully it doesn't stay too long and it passes shortly. All right, so I just decided to check the weather, and in case you guys are wondering what this is my weather weight. If you want to know about that, you can check it on my Instagram. But I just checked the weather, and that's what we're looking at. So yeah, I'm gonna give it about 10 more minutes, and if it doesn't work, I will continue this tomorrow. Welcome back. It is now the next day. I've gotten a haircut, so I won't be wearing my hat as often, just because it was one of the main reasons I was wearing my hat so often. Anyways, so it's now the next day. It's about 65 degrees outside. It's pretty cold, and it was cold last night. Hopefully the fish aren't too comatose right now, but we're gonna get out there. Let's catch some fish. All right, we are back out here again. Probably won't throw the deeper today just because I already threw it in here, so I know what the bottom looks like already. And I remember, but I can always pull it back up if I need to. Seeing some beds right here. That's a good sign. Okay, well, apparently you can't fish at that first spot, so we are going to a new spot that I just found a little bit down the road. I think it's a part of the same complex I was just in, but hopefully I don't get kicked out of this one too. And this one has a dock, so I'll flip up under there, or I should say I'll cast under there. Oh, hello, what's this? Looks like there's some roots that extend out in the water here. There we go. There's a little dink. I knew there had to be something hiding in that brush there. Perfect. And again, I just identified where I most likely thought the fish would be. All right, quick release. See you, buddy. See, also this underwater structure here, it's a good place for bass to hide. Thought there'd be one under there, sure enough. I'm gonna cast alongside the bank here and see if I can't get another one. And this is pond number 3 I'm coming up. First reactions on the pond, I've got a drain pipe over there, and I've got another drain over there. So there's gonna be fish in those 2 spots right there. Also, I believe I see another drain over there. So casting along those banks looks good. Another thing you wanna look for is you wanna see if the water is healthy, okay? What I mean by that is the very first one we were going at, see how it was kind of like a grayish color, didn't look that good. You know, it's not something you'd expect to see fish in, whereas this, see, I got plants along the shore, I got stuff in the water. This looks healthy. It doesn't look very deep over here, but it looks healthy. That's key. Gotta have a healthy lake. All right, well, hopefully you guys learned something today. You know, I went to 3 brand new ponds, got bit up a couple times in the second one, none in the first time, none in the last one. But there's 3 different kinds of ponds, and I kind of showed you all 3 of them today. First one is the clear but no vegetation one. That's the first one that we went to. Second one was the muddy kind of water with a lot of underwater structure. That was the second one. The third one was clear water with a lot of vegetation. So, you know, you've got different baits you can throw in any of them. I wasn't changing up my baits too much just because I was being lazy. I probably should have changed up my baits a lot more than I did, but again, just being lazy. So hopefully you guys learned something. Make sure to tune into the next episode of 904 Fishing. Until then, fish on.